Hey, how's it going, Gemini? It's Robin here. Thanks, guys, for joining me for a March 2022 mid-month tarot card reading. So I'm just going to start shuffling the Starman Tarot card deck to do this reading for you. Just a couple reminders. This is a general reading for Gemini and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I think I said a couple reminders, but I guess I only meant one. So let's just clear out this deck for you and jump right in. So I hope you guys enjoy the reading. Looking forward to your comments as always. And yeah, let's get going. I'm just going to start pulling cards here because I have no slick talk show host abilities right now. And let's just focus on channeling in my guides here so they can bring you messages. This is kind of an interesting, I've got the Prince of Swords here. So as soon as I pulled this, one of my spirit guides, they said it's time for you to give up the ghost. Okay, so whatever that might mean for you. But I am seeing where there's some sort of something that you're chasing that just has like zero value for you. Okay, it's just a complete waste of your energy. And basically sucking the life out of you. Okay, so the air, it really represents you know, your thoughts and stuff like that. And you guys are an air sign, so you can be very absolutely determined to see things through and find a solution, bring things to, you know, a natural conclusion. But I think what I'm seeing here in this card with the Prince of Swords is that you guys have like exhausted all possibilities for a certain scenario. And now you're just sort of like, look how skinny this prince is. Okay. It's like, part of you is wasting away because of chasing something that is no longer available to you. So I am seeing for some of you that this is definitely in regards to a friendship or a romantic relationship, trying to seek closure on something where you might not ever get it. Okay, why did somebody leave you? Why did you get terminated? Blah, 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 you know. The end of the road has come and gone, and for some reason you guys are still sort of plodding along. This is kind of like a downer kind of energy for you, Gemini, okay? Okay, so, all right. So I've got this Prince of Swords, which is on this, like, I don't know, man, like he's just really exhausted and tired and like super pale, and you guys maybe need to get outside or something. But then I pulled the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I am seeing here that this trauma is possibly covering something from ages ago. Okay, so, and not wanting to face whatever happened in the past. You've got the Nine of Swords here, which is kind of always living under that kind of umbrella of stress and worry. Like, check this card out. It's like almost fantastical in the sense that it is holding a prison over top of you. Okay, so it's kind of like there's this situation in your not so recent past with the Prince of Swords that is eclipsing something that happened that you never got to deal with. Okay, so, and this could be kind of the story of your life. There is some sort of a root issue that was never dealt with, and it just keeps on getting amplified and amplified and amplified, and then reflected into other sort of more manageable stress situations. Okay, so you've got something pretty historical that you're covering up here, Gemini. And the purpose of chasing something that doesn't suit you is because there's something somewhere inside of you that thinks, well, if I can resolve this, then I can resolve what happened however many years ago for you. Okay, so this is a pretty deep one for you. So let me just pull another card here. I'm going to see if we can get you some help, Gemini. And some people, these memories that go back so far, they're not even recognized anymore. They're just sort of, oh, well, that happened. Okay, you could be feeling like super distanced from it, or feeling like really cold, or just some sort of separation from it and having no reaction. So you could be thinking, well, I'm healed from that, but there was no healing. There's just sort of a denial, you know? So there's the situation, there is a wall of denial, and then there's you on the other side. So this is very complex, okay? And you could actually be manufacturing situations, having like little spats with friends, or, you know, getting affronted, you know, just to sort of distract you from the main issue. This is big. This is big, Gemini. Okay, so we do have the 8 of Cups. So this is a very deeply emotional thing. And there's just this, and I see a lot of you could be possibly currently try to stay caught up on fads that might not be too suitable for you. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe dressing, and I'm a certain age too, okay? So just so you guys don't take this the wrong way, maybe dressing sort of out of your age range, which is I don't think is a bad thing to do, but like really, really far out of date. You know what I mean? Like maybe dressing. Anyway, I'm just seeing that there are fads and trends from whatever sort of time period that the real thing happened to you. So that could be a really interesting clue for you. Like you could be like, oh, I just really like this genre of clothing, but it's got a deeper sort of sentiment to you. So if you have anything that is like a favorite piece of clothing from wherever, whatever decade, that could help you narrow down where the original sort of pain point happened, okay? So this is all very interesting. So that could also apply to certain genres of music, or like really liking a certain, you know, era of automobiles, like something like that, jewelry, you know, architecture. It's keeping you stuck in the time frame where something kind of big happened, and for some reason it wasn't dealt with, okay? And now you're seeking solutions in other little, maybe not little, but scenarios, okay? So that could be a really good clue for you, okay? So there is something really deep buried in underneath this 8 of Cups energy, where there's some sort of a safety, I'm getting the word safety blanket, but you know when you just kind of snuggle up with your favorite blanket, and that is how your fashion trend, your music trend, whatever it is that you're really attached to, it is really holding you back into that time frame where something really painful happens. So now we've got the Hanging Man here. So he wants you to go like really look at whatever it is that you dress that's from a different time frame, or adorn yourself, or have a yearning for, or have a real like compatibility with, and say, okay, now it's time to bring things out and look at them and start to really awaken those feelings from the past. Because unless you go back to where it all started, it's just going to keep reproducing itself in new situations, new people, new frustrations, new pain, new disharmony, with the Prince of Swords and the 9 of Swords, okay? So there are clues here, probably hidden in your driveway, your dresser, your jewelry box. I want to say, nobody says stereo anymore, do they? Your playlist, okay? So I'm just going to do one more card pull here for you guys. So we do have the 4 of Pentacles. So what's really compelling about this particular 4 of Pentacles is the mask in the card, okay? There is this thing that you are putting a lot of energy into, and again, wardrobe, blah, 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 everything that I listed before. This has turned into your mask. This is what you are putting over top of your heart, your body, your soul, to get you away from sort of the original, I'm getting the word time bomb, okay? So there is a little bit of work to be done here, Gemini. So you got to face up to the original thing, so you don't keep on putting yourself through sort of mock, mini, very similar situations to what happened to you in the past. And that's all I'm getting from my guides, so I'm going to let you guys go. Take care.